welcome back to Our Lives with Polla&Tega.
Hey.
And today we're going to be talking about
what it was like travelling during Covid-19, coronavirus, whichever you want to call it.
Yeah.
And like, was it different or not? So you can start.
So for me, travelling in coronavirus is very different to travelling before when there was no coronavirus, because like the things you have to do, you have to stay distance and you have to wear masks while you're travelling on the plane or whatever you're travelling on, and then you have to, those two mainly. But yeah, it's very frustrating. It gets very frustrating when you have to do all of that. How about you? How does it feel when we were travelling?
When we left and when we went when we went into the airport in England, it was like very different. It was like Southend or something. It was smaller. We had never been to there, but they had none of the shops open, so it was just like some mini little cafe that they made, and there was barely any food, and the food was rubbish.
Yeah.
You had to wear the mask, which really got on my nerves because I hate them. Because like you can barely breathe, and then also the glasses, they steam up. Yeah, obviously the social distancing, but really that's not big of a thing. It doesn't really matter to me. And then the first flight that we went onto the plane, and like all the seats were full, but then the second one when we came back from Spain,
It was not full at all.
It was like every 2 rows, every 1 or 2 rows, there was like a row empty, so that it was like social distancing. But it was fine because then like it's more space and you don't have anyone in front of you like putting back the chair or anything, so that was good.
Yeah. And also while we were travelling, it was kind of stressful, I can't say the word.
Stressful.
Yeah, it was very stressful because you have to worry about, oh, pull your mask up, oh, quickly pull your mask up, oh, quickly before anything happens. Especially when you go to Spain, it's way different than to London.
It is so strict, like it is so
very
annoying.
strict. And then even at the shops you have to wear your mask. Wherever you go, you literally have to wear your mask. Not really necessarily here, but it's very strict.
Yeah, like I don't ever really put on the mask properly, so like when they did tell me to put it on properly, I would get so mad and angry because like I cannot breathe and it's really annoying. So just like the fact that we were in Spain, it was a hot country when we had to wear the mask all the time, really got on my nerves. But apart from that, it was basically the same because like we were able to go scuba diving, go on boats and hire out things, and all the shops and restaurants were open, so that was nice.
Yeah. And the very frustrating thing about going on holiday at lockdown that wasn't there before is that
What is the quarantine thing?
Yeah, the quarantine when you come back. And we didn't have no notice. But we did, but like it was 1 day notice.
Yeah, so we met some people out there. They're from somewhere else in Europe, but they're really nice.
Yeah.
And they had like a couple days notice that if you don't get back at a certain time, you have to self-quarantine. Whereas like the British government, they're not as great or organised, and they just give you like only a few hours notice, and then everyone's stressing. But we weren't stressing because like we had like another 3 or 2 weeks left, so.
And now what we are doing is we've got more holiday because we're on 2 weeks of is it? I get confused. Isolation, isn't it?
Quarantine. I don't really care, but yeah, we're staying at home now. We get like 2 more weeks away from the foster kids, which is quite nice, so that we can spend more time with mum and dad. And that is just like pretty much it to do with the difference between travelling normally and then travelling during this rubbish corona. Yeah,
that is basically it.
Yeah. So that was the video, guys. We hope you enjoyed and that it gave you some, I don't know, ideas of what it might be like to be travelling like during this time. Like it depends what country you're going to, I guess, like how, I don't know, strict they are or if they've got stuff open. But Spain, they were strict, but they had like everything open, so it's good.
Yeah, I bet with so many other different countries there's so many different rules, but in London they're like, oh, lying down, relaxing.
Yeah.
No, they don't really care.
So that is all for today's video, guys. Comment down below what other videos you think that we should do, and we will see you next time. Bye.